Okay, let's hopefully this works. Hey, what's up, Helper? How are you, man? Welcome. I'm getting everything prepped. Morning, Blondie. Can you guys hear? How's the music? Is it too loud? I'm running like the most. It's ham. We can do this for now. Okay, I'm turning it down. I mean, I want it to be loud when the stuff goes left. Okay, Project Beyond. Okay, here we go. Project Beyond. Let's get some images so I can tweet this. I need to tweet. Save the image. Why can I not save the image? I need the. There we go. Add to photos. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up? Yeah. I sound a lot deeper. I wonder. Maybe it's just because it's early morning. Okay, here we go. Live now with NVIDIA Project Beyond and what I assume is 4000 series launch. I don't know, you guys thought, I don't know if you saw this, but today AMD November 3rd is Radeon Next. So, no, I am your father. So AMD announced November 3rd is Radeon Next. So I just saw that show up today too. Well, actually, that's not true. Ray from AMD tweeted at me and let me know. So let me see that. I'm gonna go find that. Where did he tweet it at? I'm gonna find out. Where's your thing, Ray? Let's get you there. Shirkelman. Okay, Shirkelman. Let's see who Shirkelman is. AMD. Let's see. Radeon. It's probably Radeon, right? Well, let's see. AMD probably has it. That's AMD PC. Okay, Radeon maybe? Somebody's got to announce this, right? Where's Radeon? There it is. Yep. Save the date. I'm going to tweet this right now. Well, the timing is good. Excited to see what this one. Okay, so yeah, November 3rd is RDNA 3. So that's when we should see that announced too. I don't know if tomorrow night, because we don't know when 40 series actually launches. So I don't know if I don't know if I'd say it's the last. I'm guessing there'll be quite a few more. We don't know when the whole thing's actually going to launch. So sounds like a circular saw. You guys really hear like a weird sound? I don't have any fans. I don't know what it's picking up. Oh, come on. Okay, well, I don't know what sound it's picking up here. There's some... Oh, I wonder if it's something with this. Hold on. Could be RMF interference. It could be. Hold on, I'm gonna work on it. Hold on one sec. Of course, nothing just works. How's that? Gone? All you hear now is me, right? Okay, good. Now you're, well, yeah, sorry. I can turn it up a little bit more. There's something going on there, but I don't know if there's like a mic gain or whatever it is, right? Okay, I'm trying to turn up loud, but there's some sort of like weird gain. Let me see if there's a mic setting on. Let me see if there's a mic setting. Hold on, looking at it. Oh, don't do this. Hold on. Yeah, this impressive gears. It's just annoying when you have stuff like this. You're like, come on. It's just like everything. It just should just work. I'm working on it. Okay, here it is. Sound mixer options. Let's see if this fits. Bum 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 bum. I don't see. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the sound to. I didn't do any. It's almost like it's got some sort of gain stuff, but I don't. Oh wait, volume is. Yeah, there's nothing else I can like do. Come on. No, unfortunately it's the. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find. One sec, guys. I'm gonna see if I can fix this. We got 15 minutes. I'm still here. Let's see if I can figure out where this is going. Might be able to do this. Oh, that is that. Okay, cool. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Okay. See what happens when I do this. Hold on. We're gonna figure all this out. The mic isn't. I'm on my laptop, guys. Hey, wait. I'm on my laptop, guys. Hold on one sec. What happened to music? Oh wait, did all this just change? We got 12 minutes to figure it out. That's why we do this when we do. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me see what happens. Properties. Okay, does that sound better? It sounds like it does. I hacked NVIDIA. Okay, now I'll turn the mic up. Now you guys can't hear it, right? Wonder what you hear. Do you hear something else? Oh, it might be the fans from the... Okay, here we go. Gone. Okay, that's good. Okay, now he is on. Let me sign out of this so he doesn't keep showing up. There we go. No, I need to sign out of this. There you go. Okay, signed out. There we go. Okay, now that's not going to come up. It's a fan? Yeah, right now you guys are like right next. Hold on, let me see if I can figure out how to make this better. I might be able to make this better by doing this. Hold on. I don't need this to be this close, so let me do this. Now it's going to be kind of crooked. Hold on. Okay, now you're away from the fan. How's that? Is that better? We don't hear you? We don't hear it? Oh, okay. Hey, well there we go. Win. I like that. I don't like it. I like it that you didn't hear it. Okay. Let me bring up Restream chat so I can see that here. You guys are gonna hear me type sometimes. Sorry, it's my mic. My gaming keyboard is not the quietest. Hold on, one sec. No, log in. Okay. Now my laptop's in like the worst place. Okay, where's chat? Chat. I would like to chat. Where is chat? I can see it here, but not on the... Where is the stupid chat? Oh, my bit rate's really high, apparently. I don't know why it set it that high. Sorry about that, guys. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Alright, it looks like I got out of it. Oh, guys, you don't understand. I have like 4 computers up now. There's a lot. I got a lot of computers up. 8 minutes, and then I'll stop the music there. So we got music ready to pause. Because I know when we get going here. You don't hear music? I can hear it. Oh, okay. People are saying you can't hear music. Can people hear music? There you go. Is that better? There you go. I put it up a little bit higher. Oh, my light. Oh, should I? Well, I can change it to green. Should we go NVIDIA? Oh, it's all blue right now. Sorry, the camera is not the best. I'm on a my laptop webcam. So I probably put a new camera in here. I just didn't. And I don't want to wake up my team because it's early, right? So it's like being polite. But I can change it to green later. There we go. Oh, I'm still waiting for my coffee. Dang it. I'll turn it way up when we get to the sound for the NVIDIA stuff. It is a good time to be a PC nerd. I am getting it from Starbucks. Let me, let me turn on the rest of my lights here, guys. They're not on. Oh, that side one is really bright. There you go, there's that. TV on. And I'll turn that side one down. Yeah, I'm in Seattle, yeah. Okay, TV lights on now. Cabinet middle. There we go. Cabinet left. Okay, all the lights are on now. Okay, I'm gonna go fix this. I'm gonna get one thing. We got 4 minutes. I'll be right back. Realize right side, left side, right side. There we go. That looks way better. Ugh. Turn the Govee down a little bit. Making it look good on screen. There we go. Okay. People are not wanting to know what's the expectation. That's a good question. I don't know. I'd love to see some predictions. Maybe we do a prediction up here. I think only 4090. I think they're going to talk about 4080 and everything else, but I don't think there's going to be a whole lot more about the lower stack. Maybe 4080 and 4090. I don't think they'll talk about much else. I'm also thinking, given the 3090 Ti is $1,200, if it's 40% more powerful, you're looking at $1,500 to $1,600. Oh yeah, I'll refresh it real quick. One sec. I'll refresh it. One sec. Okay, it's up to the most recent. Okay, let me start. I'm gonna stop the music just to be safe. So we're not doing anything whack. Okay, there we go. So now we should be is here. Make sure volume's all the way up. Okay, volume's all the way up. Turn desktop audio all the way up. Hopefully this all works. Okay. No, I don't think they'll talk about EVGA. I think EVGA had their moment, and I think that'll be it. I don't think they'll talk about it. So I don't think they'll be doing it from here. Yeah. EVGA, I think EVGA, there it is. Okay. Here we go. EVGA is not on there.
Computing is advancing at incredible speeds. The engine propelling this rocket is accelerated computing, and its fuel is AI. Today, we will show you new advances in NVIDIA RTX, NVIDIA AI, and NVIDIA Omniverse. How these platforms propel new breakthroughs in AI, new applications of AI, and the next wave of AI for science and industry. We will announce new chips that power these new applications, and for the first time, cloud services to extend the reach of NVIDIA platforms. I want to thank all the sponsors, partners, researchers, developers, and customers who join us to make this event amazing. Welcome to GTC. I want to show you something amazing. Racer X is a fully interactive simulation built with NVIDIA Omniverse. Racer X is physically simulated. The lighting, reflections, and refractions are ray traced. Nothing is pre-rendered and baked in. The parts and joints of the cars are individually modeled. Their physical properties affect driving dynamics. Things in the environment are not static props, but rigid body, cloth, and fluid simulations. Smoke, fire, and dust are volumetric simulations. Racer X is a simulation. Future games will not have pre-baked worlds. Future games will be simulations. Racer X is running on one single GPU.
It's Skynet, guys. it's Lego Christmas. Oh! That's not nice. They killed Santa. That's cold-blooded. Ooh, glow sticks! It's a rave! Okay, graphically and visually, this is really impressive. If this is all real time. Yeah, like the light sources and all that sort of stuff. Like, as a game developer, this is actually pretty cool. It's just simulation stuff, and they're showing real world stuff.
Let me tell you how we did it. We
Cool.
introduced the programmable shading GPU nearly a quarter of a century ago. GPUs revolutionized 3D graphics and created a medium with an infinite palette for artists. At SIGGRAPH 2018, we launched NVIDIA RTX, a new GPU architecture that extended programmable shaders with 2 new processors. RT cores accelerate real-time ray tracing. Tensor cores process matrix operations central to deep learning.
Oh, it's coming. Yeah.
RTX opened a new frontier for computer scientists, and a flood of new algorithms have appeared. A new era of RTX neural rendering has started. Today, we're announcing Ada Lovelace, our 3rd generation RTX.
It's
One
Lovelace.
Ada GPU powers Racer X. This generation is named after mathematician Ada Lovelace, who is often regarded as the world's first computer programmer. NVIDIA engineers worked closely with TSMC to create the 4N process, optimized for GPUs. This process lets us integrate 76 billion transistors and over 18,000 CUDA cores, 70% more than the Ampere generation. Ada evolves all 3 RTX processors. First, a new streaming multiprocessor with 90 teraflops, over 2 times the previous generation. Ada's SM includes a major new technology called shader execution reordering, which reschedules work on the fly, giving a 2 to 3 times speed up for ray tracing. SCR is as big an innovation as out-of-order execution was for CPUs.
I don't know, Fever.
Second, a new RT core with twice the ray triangle intersection throughput, and 2 important new hardware units. A new opacity micromap engine speeds up ray tracing of alpha test geometry by a factor of 2 times. And a new micromesh engine which increases geometric richness without the BVH build and storage costs.
He's also got RGB.
And
Look
third,
at that. It's integrated
a new
RGB.
Tensor core with the Hopper FP8 transformer
right there,
engine
all the RGB.
and
That makes it faster too.
1.4 petaflops of tensor processing.
And it requires a nuclear generator.
Raw ray tracing horsepower is not enough to ensure high frame rates. Ray tracing is notoriously hard to parallelize because rays bounce in every direction and intersect surfaces of various types. GPUs are highly parallel and most efficient when processing similar work at the same time. Ray tracing workloads lead to different threads processing different shaders or accessing memory that is hard to coalesce or cache.
Arc reactor, there you go.
Shader
That's right.
execution reordering, SER, improves execution efficiency by rescheduling shading workloads on the fly to better utilize the GPU resources.
In other words, it plays
up to
Tetris
2
really,
to 3
really
times
well,
increase
guys.
in ray tracing and 25% in overall game performance. Like accelerated computing, computer graphics is a full stack challenge. Breakthroughs require innovation in architecture and design, as well as algorithms. For example, NVIDIA's RTX GI uses ray tracing to do real-time multi-bounce indirect lighting. RTX Di uses ray tracing to do direct illumination from millions of lights, casting shadows from all lights. RTX Di is used for emissive surfaces, such as billboards, TV screens, neon tubes. NVIDIA real-time denoisers is a spatial temporal denoising technique that takes an incomplete ray-traced image and infers the ground truth, reducing the number of rays needed.
Shrimp.
And DLSS, Deep Learning Super Resolution, is one of our greatest achievements. Ray tracing requires insane amounts of computation. Each frame of a CGI movie takes hours to render. We want to do this in real time. NVIDIA RTX opened the world to real-time ray tracing. RT cores do BVH traversal and ray triangle intersection testing, which saves the SMs from spending thousands of instructions on each ray.
Oh my gosh.
But even with RT cores,
there are so many
frame
gamers
rates
watching
were
right
too
now
low for
going,
games.
what is he saying?
We needed
Make
another
games fast.
breakthrough.
That's what he's saying.
Enter deep learning. DLSS uses a convolutional autoencoder AI model and takes the low-resolution current frame and the high-resolution previous frame to predict, on a pixel-by-pixel basis, a high-resolution current frame. The AI model is trained to predict an ultra-high-resolution 16K reference image. The difference between the predicted and reference image is used to train the neural network. The process is repeated tens of thousands of times until the network can predict a high-quality image.
Just like this
Ada introduces DLSS 3.
Oh my gosh.
A new AI that generates
40
entirely
frames,
new
though.
frames rather than just
that was
pixels.
a 40-frame jump.
DLSS 3 has 4 components: a new optical flow accelerator, game engine motion vectors, a convolutional autoencoder AI frame generator, and our reflex super low latency pipeline.
That's
DLSS 3
big.
processes the new frame
40 frames is
and
a
the
big
prior
jump.
frame to discover how the scene is changing. The optical flow accelerator provides the neural network with the direction and velocity of pixels from frame to frame. Pairs of frames from the game, along with the geometry and pixel motion vectors, are then fed into a neural network that generates the intermediate frames. DLSS 3 generates entirely new frames without processing the graphics pipeline, boosting game performance by up to 4 times over brute force rendering. Because DLSS 3 generates a new frame without involving the game, it benefits both GPU and CPU limited games. For CPU limited games, like physics heavy or large world games,
it is going to be lit,
DLSS
guys.
3 allows the Ada GPU to render the game
version, please.
at a much higher frame rate than the CPU is able to compute the game.
Whoa.
DLSS 3 is one of our greatest neural rendering inventions. Here is Cyberpunk 2077.
He said neuro rendering,
shown
guys.
in all
It's
new
rendered
max
from someone's
ray tracing
brain.
mode with SCR and DLSS
Okay,
2.
this is going to be crazy. Get ready. Ready for marketing hype. 93.
Pushing the state-of-the-art graphics into the future
That was just a weird,
takes an incredible
weird demo.
amount of computational horsepower. In a modern game like Cyberpunk, we run over 600 ray tracing calculations for every pixel just to determine the lighting.
Just put it
That's
on a
16
parabolic
times
curve, guys.
increase
That's all
from
that
the
matters.
time we first
I saw
introduced
no
real-time ray
difference.
tracing 4 years ago. Yet the number of transistors we have available in a GPU to do these calculations have not increased at that rate. That's the power of RTX. We can deliver a 16 times increase in 4 years with artificial intelligence. Some pixels are calculated, most are predicted. Let's enjoy Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh,
a game
let's
that is
enjoy
CPU
Microsoft
limited
Flight Simulator, guys. Here we go.
because of the
This game is
realistic
beautiful.
physics and the giant worlds. It is one of the longest running franchises. This is Flight Sim's 40th anniversary. With Ada and DLSS 3, Flight Simulator
is really pretty.
silky smooth.
I know Jorg is super excited that a Flight Sim's on here right now. Whoa. Okay. You can tell a difference in the two images. Burj Khalifa, powered by DLSS 3.0.
I am thrilled to announce Portal RTX.
Oh.
NVIDIA Lightspeed Studios used Omniverse
Where's Half-Life 3?
to remaster one of the most celebrated games in history. Portal
Come on, Valve.
was developed by Valve and released in 2007. It was GDC's Game of the Year and exhibited at the Smithsonian. Portal RTX is both nostalgic
So weird.
and futuristic at the same time. Let's take a look.
This was a triumph.
I do love Portal.
I'm making a note here.
This song is now going to be all over TikTok,
We
just so
do
you know.
what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. Welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided
does
Enrichment
look good.
Center.
I would play it again with this.
Cake and grief counseling
It's
will
more
be
RGB.
available at the conclusion of the test. The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible.
This game is such a mind bend.
What are you doing? Stop it.
How many frames, though, guys? Oh, Portal's amazing. Bear.
Portal with RTX is a mod. We did it with Omniverse. Modding is a massive culture.
Mod.
Everyone is a creator. There are millions of modders,
Skyrim.
and billions of mods are downloaded each year. In fact, 9 of the 10 most
30
popular
frames per second.
competitive games owe their existence to mods. We created an Omniverse application called RTX Remix for game modding.
Oh,
Start the
interesting.
game and capture the game into USD, which is loaded into Omniverse. Here, we're using Elder Scrolls Morrowind from Bethesda, one of the top modded games of all time. Once in RTX Remix, the AI-assisted toolset has deep learning models to upres textures and assets, and an AI model to convert materials to have physically accurate properties. The rich
That's
Omniverse
kinda cool.
ecosystem of creative
That's kinda
tools
cool.
can then be used to enhance the game assets. When done, export the RTX mod pack and play the game with the RTX renderer.
Wow. Brought to you by the Seahawks. That is actually really cool. Like, I know I joke, but that's pretty rad. That's pretty sick. It only takes 10 years.
RTX Remix is incredible tech and the most advanced game modding tool
That's pretty
ever
awesome.
created. Portal RTX and RTX Remix will be available shortly after Ada launch. RTX neural rendering algorithms run on programmable shaders, RT cores, and tensor cores to create amazing images. The total processing throughput of Ada is a massive leap over the Ampere generation, and the performance shows. For rasterized games, Ada is up to 2 times faster, and it's 4
That's
times
a really
faster
big
for ray
graph,
traced
guys.
games. Ada is incredibly energy efficient.
That looks
Over
really
twice the
tall.
performance at the same power compared to Ampere, and you can really push Ada.
450
We've
watts.
overclocked Ada past 3 gigahertz in our labs. RTX reinvented graphics.
Gosh, look at that
Now
power
Ada
curve.
is paving
It's
the way
huge.
for future games to be fully simulated worlds like Racer X. Today
Apple
we're
graph. Yes,
announcing
it is.
our highly anticipated NVIDIA Ada Lovelace GPU,
Uh-oh.
the GeForce
There it
RTX
is.
4090.
4090.
NVIDIA engineers
1600
push
bucks.
technologies on
I was
every
close.
front.
I was dead on.
USM with shader execution
October
reordering.
12th.
New RT Core with
Wow.
opacity micromap and micro mesh engines. New Tensor Core with FP8 transformer engine. And a pixel processing
Okay, so that does put it
300
right
tops
with the
optical
30. That's why the
flow
3090 Ti
accelerator for
2 to
DLSS
4
3.
times
Overall,
faster than a 3090
4
Ti.
times more processing throughput. Compared to the world's reigning GPU champion, the the 3090 Ti. 4090 is 2 times faster on Microsoft Flight Simulator, 3 times faster on Portal RTX, and 4 times faster on Racer X. The GeForce RTX 4090.
Oh my! Look, he's
the
flexing.
New heavyweight
Do
champ
you guys see? They actually have a string on his hand to help him hold that up.
October 12th.
So much power.
The GeForce RTX 4080 comes in 16 gigabyte and 12 gigabyte versions.
They did announce $11.99. No
is
date.
3 times the performance of 3080 Ti on Racer X.
No date though.
4080 starts at $899.
Oh, available in November.
The
There it is.
best gaming platform in the world just got better. Our 30 series, starting at $329, are the best GPUs in the world serving mainstream gamers. RTX 4090 and RTX 4080 GPUs,
He has a
starting
sag
at
bracket for his arm.
$899, deliver the ultimate performance to enthusiasts. The Ada Lovelace generation advances all 3 RTX
$899.
processors,
Wait, what?
the engines of neural rendering. Ada is a quantum leap for gamers and paves the way for creators of fully simulated
So
worlds.
no date on
like
3070 and
Omniverse.
lower. Or 4070 and lower. NVIDIA new car. You heard it here. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. Well, guess I'm selling my liver. Okay. Wow. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, the price is actually really good. They haven't talked about power draw. I don't think they'll talk about that here. I know there's a bunch of stuff that we'll have to go through for press and stuff like that, but there's his jacket. He wasn't real. There it is right there, proof he wasn't real. Yeah, you saw that. 450. See, he's not real. This whole thing is all rendered. Well, for 1440p.
Welcome to the Omniverse.
He's fake.
The next evolution of the internet, called the metaverse, will be extended with 3D.
Oh gosh.
Today's internet connects websites
What's
described in
happening now?
HTML and viewed through a browser.
Now we're in metaverse.
The metaverse, the
Uh-oh.
3D internet, connects virtual 3D worlds described in USD and viewed through a simulation engine.
When he said USD, as in, like,
Omniverse is a
describing US
platform
dollars.
for building and operating metaverse applications. Omniverse is useful wherever digital and physical worlds meet. One of the most essential uses of Omniverse
It's
is
available in
robotics,
October.
the next wave
What was the
of
date?
AI,
October.
where AI
It was
interacts
soon.
with the physical world.
It's like 20 days from
Omniverse
now.
is like
Mid-October.
nothing ever built. Omniverse is a
October 12th.
real-time, large-scale 3D database.
Which is really soon.
It is a shared 3D world. Omniverse is a network built on USD. It connects 3D worlds.
It's out of stock on
Omniverse is a
October 12th.
computing platform. You can write applications that run on Omniverse. These applications are like portals into the Omniverse virtual world. We've written some Omniverse applications like Create and View for collaboration.
4070
Replicator
hasn't
for
been announced.
synthetic data
Only
generation,
4080 and 4090.
and Isaac Sim and
40
Drive Sim for
80
digital
is
twin
November.
simulations. We are releasing a major update to Omniverse. Support for Ada Lovelace GPUs with a giant leap in ray tracing and large scene performance.
I think 4070 is not till
New
next year.
GAN-based and diffusion model-based neural rendering tools.
Yeah.
Omnigraph is a graph execution engine to procedurally control behavior, motion, and action.
They said 2
A
times
major
faster, but it
update of
depends on the
Omniverse
game.
physics to process
I'm not
kinematics
sure.
of complex multi-part
3090 Ti
objects.
is $1,100.
New Cloud XR
and I don't
for
know the
Ada's
30,
amazing
4080
ray
versus
tracing
the
in
3090
VR.
Ti.
The world's
never talked
first
about that.
sim-ready asset library for synthetic data generation and digital twin simulations. One of the most popular
Something tells me
applications of Omniverse is
not.
Replicator, which is used to generate synthetic data to train self-driving cars, robots, and all kinds of computer vision models. New Omniverse JT connector. This is big. Siemens invented JT, the industry standard language of product lifecycle management and the interoperability format of CAD systems like NX, Creo,
I'll sleep till
CATIA,
5,000
and
Siri.
Inventor. The JT connector opens the industrial and manufacturing worlds to Omniverse. Omniverse is an enterprise platform that is useful from the beginning of design
Oh,
and
he's still
styling
talking.
through engineering and manufacturing, marketing to operations,
I just
the
realized that.
entire product lifecycle. At the core of making movies or games, building cars or any consumer product, or building and operating factories and warehouses
Amazon!
is a super complex 3D pipeline.
They're shipping all your
Let's
GPUs
take a
to
look
you
at
right
the
now, guys.
creative and
Surprise,
design
you all get
process.
free 4090s.
Many specialized tools are used by expert designers, artists, and engineers working in different teams, organizations, or geographies,
Or chaos.
passing work around. Different data formats are stored all over the company. A visual effects pipeline can use 5 to 7 tools. Each specializes in a certain aspect of the workflow, such as modeling, rigging, animation, or simulations.
He just said November, J.
DNEG,
Martin. No
an
release date.
award-winning
No.
visual
Just
effects
said
and
available in
animation
November.
studio, uses Autodesk Maya, Side Effects Houdini, Adobe Substance 3D, and Foundry Nuke in their workflow. Just as the internet connects websites, Omniverse connects 3D
He
worlds.
lost me at Metaverse.
Omniverse lets DNEG's
He lost me at
creators
Facebook.
bring in data from different tools in their full fidelity and collaborate interactively in a shared Omniverse world. Teams can create a custom 3D pipeline to orchestrate and manage the complex workflow
They will,
using
Fever, but it
simple
won't be until
out-of-the-box
next
Omniverse
year.
tools.
Because there's so much
These
stock of
Omniverse
3060
capabilities are
and
valuable
3070
to
still
nearly
available.
every industry.
So,
NVIDIA RacerX was created by 30 artists using 11 tools,
wow, that's
collaborating
cool.
across
That's
12
a crazy
time zones,
bear.
and done in only 3 months.
Oh, org, there's so
The
many
team
buzzes
used
in this
Omniverse
word.
to connect
So many buzzwords.
and collaborate and create a custom 3D pipeline to
480
orchestrate
is
and
low
manage
in
their
now.
work. The architectural design process commonly uses apps like Revit, Rhino, SketchUp, ArchiCAD, and 3ds Max. KPF, an award-winning architectural design firm, connects architects, designers,
Hey, raise your
and
hand if
clients
you've heard of
in
KPFs.
Omniverse. Clients can review progress
Raise your hand.
by
If you heard of
interacting with a
KPF, raise
full
your hand.
fidelity and photorealistically rendered model. Auto and other physical
I would
product
say yes,
makers
4080 is
commonly
gonna be
use
good.
Siemens, Autodesk, Ansys, and PTC tools. GM is creating a digital twin
now raise your hand
of their
if you've heard of
Michigan design
KFC.
studio in
They were saying
Omniverse,
KFC, you'd probably be like,
where
heck yeah.
designers, engineers, and marketers can collaborate. Omniverse gives them a single source of truth
Nobody knows KFC.
that is
Wait, what?
physically simulated and faithfully rendered. Omniverse is a virtual world used to design, build, and operate things in the physical world. In the future, everything made will have a digital twin used by the makers to emulate the behavior and performance of a product in the physical world. No physical product operated by software can be deployed in large numbers without testing the software on its digital twin. Let me give you some examples.
Oh, please
Telcos
do.
will deploy
Please give me some
millions of
examples.
5G microcells and towers over the next 5 years. Optimizing the placement and operations of new and existing cells and towers can save billions for the $2 trillion telecom industry. Charter, a
Yeah,
$50 billion
you guys all have a
telecommunications
you guys all have
provider,
a digital twin.
and Heavy AI, a
how
super
Skynet
cool
starts.
interactive data analytics platform company,
Hey, I
are
live in
using
Seattle.
Omniverse to create digital twins of their 4 and 5G networks at metro and nationwide scales.
We're in the Matrix,
Heavy
guys.
AI uses Omniverse to combine
Oh, look, it's where the
multi-billion
Seahawks
point
suck.
LiDAR scans,
I mean, oh no, we're doing good now.
satellite
I forgot
imagery,
which one we were at. Are we
buildings,
good or bad? I don't
trees,
remember.
and surroundings, and their RF propagation model to simulate the performance of Charter's radio network in real time. Lowe's is one of the world's largest home improvement retailers, with over 2,000 stores and 300,000 retail associates. Lowe's is using Omniverse to design, build,
you think that guy
and
actually works
operate
at Lowe's?
digital twins of their stores to optimize operations and enhance the shopping experience.
You think that guy
And
actually
with
worked
the
at Lowe's?
amazing Magic
Oh, that
Leap
guy
2
does not work
headset
at Lowe's. Oh,
connected
whatever.
to Omniverse, associates can enter a
guy's
mixed
playing
physical
Pac-Man.
and Omniverse world to explore new store designs. The $300 billion global railroad market helps move the world, a critical
She's
part
playing
of the
Doom.
global supply chain. Deutsche Bahn, the national railway company of Germany, uses Omniverse to build and
I've been on one of their
operate a
trains.
digital twin of 5,700 stations
Farger,
and
they're going to send it. They're going to send
33,000
it both. They're
kilometers
going to send the
of
wrong
track.
cabinets to you and to your
Omniverse is
digital
also
twin.
used to train AI models that can continuously monitor the railways and trains and recognize hazards and situations that can affect network operations. Deutsche Bahn expects to increase capacity and efficiency of the railway and reduce
Whoa,
its carbon
it's a
footprint
train.
without
Tree.
building new tracks.
I don't understand.
Each of these stories are amazing. Be sure to check out their videos on the NVIDIA homepage.
No, I won't.
There are many great examples of how companies use Omniverse to create digital twins of factories, logistics warehouses, automated manufacturing lines, and industrial plants. Let's take a look.
I'm telling you, that lady is not doing that. Those people aren't moving. That was a hype train, guys. We got a hype train. A Deutsche Bahn hype train. Susan Gökkenautu was nice, das einer. Hey, haha. I already did, yeah, J-Lot. That's why they showed it at the beginning. That's why the numbers are going down on the stream, because people are like, what is this stuff? Hey, McLaren! I wish it made him better at F1. They need a virtual version, a younger version of Daniel Ricciardo. There's somebody in marketing in these games who are like, in these companies are like, yes, we made it in an NVIDIA video. Lowe's is like, yes, that was worth $30 million. Well, Skynet. You know what? That right there, design, build, operate.
Connections to
took 400
Omniverse
people,
are growing
2
fast.
years.
There are already
that right.
150 connectors to Omniverse. These are the tools and platforms used by the world's $100 trillion industries. These connectors
Amazon warehouse
open
simulator.
Omniverse to companies that span the largest industries.
That actually sounds really
from
fun.
retail, transportation, telecommunications, manufacturing, media and entertainment, consumer and luxury goods,
welcome, Viral
to
Tech.
supply chain and logistics. Here are some examples of companies who are using Omniverse to connect their teams,
Okay,
visualize
when this
their
goes
data
away,
in full
you guys have to
fidelity,
name
generate
10
synthetic data
10
to
people
train
that were
AI
on this
models,
list.
and simulate digital twins. Omniverse
Okay,
is
10
a
people.
new
Who were
computing
10 people on that
platform
list?
and requires a new computer system.
Yeah, that's
There
what I
are
thought.
3 elements to the Omniverse computer. RTX computers
EVGA.
for creators, designers, and engineers.
Kroger.
OVX servers to host connections to the Nucleus database and run virtual world simulations. And third, the NVIDIA GDN, portals into the Omniverse. Through GeForce Now, we've built a global GDN, a graphics delivery network that reaches 100 regions.
I noticed
with
most people are saying
super
Kroger.
fast and responsive RTX graphics. Whereas a content delivery network, or CDN, allows internet video to be streamed efficiently.
Oh, was Wendy's
NVIDIA
on there? Because I would have cared
can
about
stream
that.
interactive graphics
Spicy
efficiently.
Nugs brought to you by RTX
Between
4080.
NVIDIA RTX PCs, NVIDIA GPUs in the cloud, and NVIDIA GDN, we can build an Omniverse computer that
Oh,
covers
it would have been
the
funny
planet.
if EVGA would have
So
streamed
let me show
this,
you how
though.
Rimac, a hypercar and advanced EV platform
Digital
company,
twin Spicy Nugs.
uses Omniverse to connect their design, engineering, and marketing pipelines to create the amazing Navara. Rimac designs on RTX workstations and publishes the Omniverse-based car configurator application to run on NVIDIA
Bubble
GDN,
waffles. Now I'm hungry.
which is then streamed to be enjoyed on any device.
NVIDIA Omniverse Cloud is a suite of software and infrastructure
That
as a
car
service
has no
for
textures.
designing, publishing,
it does.
and experiencing metaverse applications from anywhere on any device. Let's see how Rimac, technology pioneer of AI-enabled hypercars and advanced electric solutions, can enable collaborative workflows for their 3D teams and deliver advanced 3D experiences to their audiences with Omniverse Cloud. The 3D models of cars such as Rimacs are designed by large teams of uniquely skilled individuals, each using their own
pretty
specialized tools. Here,
It
designers
almost
connect
uses
to
as much power as
Omniverse
a
Nucleus
4090.
Cloud, their shared database engine. With USD workflows, they can aggregate full CAD fidelity datasets from their favorite tools, including Autodesk Alias, Houdini, Adobe Substance 3D Painter, and Omniverse Create. Each designer
Oh, that
either
guy-
works
wow,
on their
that guy
individual
has
RTX
quite the-
computers
yeah.
or streams Omniverse apps from OVX servers in the cloud.
That person doesn't work there.
Once complete, Rimac integrates the ground truth USD model into an advanced real-time 3D configurator and publishes it to the NVIDIA Graphics Delivery Network, a planetary
There
scale
wasn't a
network
pre-order yet, or
of
access.
distributed data
They haven't
centers
said
that
anything
stream
like that yet.
high-performance, low-latency 3D experiences to edge devices. Today's configurators are limited by pre-rendered options that can only be shown in a single scene. With the end-to-end USD pipeline, Rimac fans and consumers are configuring the actual engineering dataset, not a simplified model, in full fidelity
Yeah,
with
she was like, "I
physically
don't even
accurate
work here."
materials and real-time RTX ray tracing. This unlocks all possible design
Hulk.
permutations without Rimac
Hulk's-
having
Hulk's
to manually
getting-
render
Hulk's getting,
every option
crispy.
as a layer. Omniverse Cloud connects 3D artists, designers, and metaverse viewers at every edge of the planet and delivers the possibility to build and operate advanced 3D internet applications on any device.
Wow, you can change your car color on the fly using the RTX Omniverse.
Today we're announcing NVIDIA Omniverse Cloud, an infrastructure as a service that connects Omniverse applications running in the cloud, on-prem,
What
or
is
on
this?
a device.
Like, why does he
In
do
addition,
this?
Replicator and Farm
he's thumb
will
warring.
also be available in the cloud.
Maybe in between, he's
Farm
doing
is
thumb
a
wars.
scaling engine
1, 2,
for a
3,
render
4,
farm.
I declare thumb
Omniverse
war.
Cloud, Replicator, and Farm containers are available on AWS today.
We're
also
Look, he's
offering
doing it
them
again.
as
See,
managed
thumb war.
services.
Look at
Sign
it.
up today for early access. Robotics is the next wave
don't
of
get
AI.
it.
Breakthroughs in
There
deep
he is.
learning
He's doing it again.
has opened the door to creating
Thumb war.
systems that can perceive their surroundings,
Jensen
plan
thumb
a
war.
sequence of actions, and perform useful tasks in real time, every time. Everything from the way software
Okay, it's
is
not thumb
developed
time anymore, guys.
to how it runs
Now he's
is
paper.
completely different. A new type of processor had to be created. NVIDIA's Xavier was the world's first robotics processor designed for deep learning. Since then, every 2 years, we've announced a giant leap in performance.
Wow.
The driving force of the increased performance is the simultaneous increase in number and resolution of sensors and
Oh, really?
more
Is there
sophisticated
really
AI
signups?
models
I'm gonna look now.
needed to expand driving domains and improve safety. Safety is the #1 priority in robotics, and it demands diversity and redundancy in sensors and algorithms. All of that demands more processing. Last year, we introduced Atlan,
No,
a
it's not there.
1,000 TOPS
It's just
SoC.
watch. There's no sign up
Today,
yet.
we're announcing that Atlan is no more and will be replaced by Thor, twice the throughput of Atlan and more than twice the delivered performance.
Just 30 series stuff on there.
There are
still
three
right
big
now.
reasons we did that: Grace, Hopper, and Ada Lovelace.
Look at the
incredible
amount of
transformer
RGB
engine
that
of
increased
Hopper
as it went through each
and the
one.
fast evolution of vision transformers is too important
See?
not to
RGB,
include in our
maximum
next
RGB.
robotics processor. The invention of multi-instance GPU in Ada is a great opportunity to centralize the car computer, reducing hundreds of dollars of cost. And the CPU of Grace is too amazing to pass up. As all parallel processing algorithms are offloaded and accelerated by our GPU, the remaining workload tends to be single-threaded limited. Grace has excellent
I
single-threaded
have no
performance.
idea, Alex.
So engineers at NVIDIA scrambled to create Thor. The amount of new technology in Thor is
We did it all.
insane.
They did it all at the beginning.
Thor
guys.
can be configured in
It's
multiple
all-
ways.
This is afterwards.
Can dedicate
They already
all
announced
of its
4090
2,000
is,
tops
October
and
12th,
2,000
$1,599
teraflops
and
to an
then
autonomous
4080
driving
is
pipeline.
November $899.
Or it can be configured to use a portion for cabin AI and
That's true,
infotainment
James.
and a portion for driver assistance. Thor's multi-compute domain
Thor.
isolation lets concurrent time-critical processes run without interruption. On one computer, you can simultaneously run Linux, QNX, and Android. Thor centralizes numerous computers and simultaneously offers a leap in capability while reducing cost and power. Today, parking, active safety, driver monitoring, camera mirrors, cluster, and infotainment are different computers. In the future, these functions will no longer be
future.
separate computers, but will be delivered by software that runs on Thor
But it's
and
not called
improves over time.
Thor. Araxinus.
Building robotic computers requires two
There you
computers.
go, Ronnie. Run easy.
An AI factory in the data center
Whoa,
that
that's made
processes
of gold.
data,
They make too much money.
trains the AI, simulates the
on,
digital
that's
twin,
just gaudy.
and maps the world. And an AI computer in the car that processes the sensors to perceive the environment, stay clear of obstacles, and drive the car to its destination. NVIDIA Drive is an end-to-end platform for autonomous vehicle development and deployment. For development, Drive includes Replicator synthetic data generation, NVIDIA AI infrastructure, Drive Sim, and Drive Map. For deployment, Drive includes the full-stack driving and in-cabin AI applications, the AI computer, and the Hyperion
It's like the
reference
One Ring,
autonomous
Jonathan.
vehicle system. Let me show you some of the new exciting capabilities in the
Please
NVIDIA
pull
Drive
over for
platform.
software update.
First, an AI pipeline called Neural Reconstruction Engine that came out of NVIDIA research
think NVIDIA
is
is
now
real,
a major
right?
feature in Drive Sim.
Versus Apple.
Creating scenarios for simulation is laborious and difficult to scale. Our researchers have developed an AI pipeline that constructs a 3D scene from recorded sensor data. The 3D scene is imported into Drive Sim and can be augmented with human-created content or AI-generated content. This video to 3D geometry pipeline runs on NVIDIA OVX systems and enables us to create simulation scenarios on a global scale.
Jay Lawton, I don't know.
Let's take a look.
Probably not. I mean,
We are
EVGA used
supercharging
to be
Drive
some of the
Sim with a
fastest,
neural
maybe
reconstruction engine
Asus,
to enhance simulation with
but
AI
watch usually
and
take a
data
long
captured
time,
by
'cause
the
they-
fleet.
Most of the AIBs
In
don't
a matter
have
of
ton
minutes,
data on
the neural
cars
reconstruction
yet.
engine can
I'm not
reconstruct
sure.
a full
Yeah, we'll have to find
3D
out.
digital twin of a recorded
I don't
drive
think I've
from
seen
sensor
anything
data.
from Asus or anybody else. I know it's happening.
Objects
soon.
are harvested and reconstructed using AI.
I'm looking.
Large-scale asset and scene libraries are created from real-world drives. The reconstructed scenes and assets are loaded into Omniverse and are ready to use in Drive Sim. Using NVIDIA Drive Map,
Oh,
we
they're
can
still
place
talking.
dynamic objects such as vehicles,
There's a Batman phone,
as well as pedestrians.
but no graphics card info yet.
Recorded data can now be turned into fully reactive and modifiable simulation environments for closed-loop testing.
It's It's youtube.com/NVIDIA, dude. You're on youtube.com/Robeytech.
New scenarios can be
What do you
authored
expect?
using
That's what we
synthetic
do.
and harvested scenes and assets. We can generate synthetic ground truth data to train perception networks.
I don't know, Vade. Given pricing, I'm not sure.
These authored
That
scenarios
wasn't really
can
clear.
be
It's
used for
all-
end-to-end
it's all-
testing,
It's all weird. The graphs are weird.
including challenging
4090
scenarios.
There is no 4090 Ti. Only 4090.
NVIDIA Drive Sim,
And that'll
powered
be
by
4090 Ti will
Omniverse
be a
and
year and a
AI.
half from now.
Drive Sim is essential to building our driving system from beginning to fleet operations.
The way
It's an
NVIDIA
integral
did their
part of our
pricing, I
CI/CD,
would guess that the
continuous
4090,
integration,
the 40,
continuous
the
deployment
3090
engineering process.
Ti is still in between
One of the most
4080
important
and
Drive Sim
4090.
features is hardware in the loop, which lets us run the entire in-car software stack
Because when they were
right
saying
there in
2
the
or 3
AI
times,
factory.
they talked about specific
The AI
games.
car computer has no idea it's actually inside a simulation and not in the car and driving on the road. Drive Sim, with hardware in the loop, can also simulate the inside of the
What car is that?
Future cars will not just have simple dashboards, but surround displays where digital and physical design come together. Car designers, software engineers, and electronics engineers
No,
can
that'll be
collaborate
next year,
in Drive
Gaetano.
Sim while running all the actual computers and software
Yeah,
stacks.
AIBs will be more expensive.
Drive Sim
I'm
will be
guessing
their
an AIB
virtual
4090
design
will be
studio.
closer to $2,000.
Let me show it to you.
We are extending NVIDIA
I'm
Drive
guessing
Sim's
close to
platform
1,000,
to create
like
a
11 or
digital twin of
1200.
the car's interior
Kyotastic.
with full hardware-in-the-loop support. NVIDIA Omniverse is the platform that brings this all together. Designers and engineers can work side by side to perfectly integrate the physical design with the digital interface before the actual car exists.
Let's try new cluster
Yeah,
layout.
4080 Ti will be
Sure.
mid next year. 4070, 4060
Can you
first,
resize
and then
this
they'll start
screen?
doing TIs.
Okay, let's try this.
AIBs will be more expensive. Whoa!
This looks good.
He's playing Farm Simulator. He's watching. I don't know
Drive
what that
Sim,
is.
built on Omniverse, will accelerate the development of new AI cockpit and in-vehicle
The
infotainment
4090 is the
systems.
3090 Ti's
Plus, improve
virtual twin.
usability by
It's not a
testing
real
them in
car.
a digital
It's not a real
twin of
GPU.
future cars.
Safety is the #1 priority in robotics. And as I mentioned, building robotic systems requires building 2 computers. An AI factory in the
See you,
data
Vicar.
center and an AI computer in the car. Safety architecture, design, and methodologies
There's Griffin. Thank
are
you, Griffin, for putting
pervasive
that in there.
throughout our systems from data center to the car. NVIDIA has invested 15,000
We probably still have
engineer
15
years in
minutes left of
safety
him talking
systems and
about stuff we don't care
processes.
about.
5 million lines of code have been safety assessed. Our drive chips and platforms are designed for ASIL-D operation and ISO 26262 safety. We've dedicated ourselves to an end-to-end safety approach that extends from the AI factory to the fleet. We're making excellent progress developing the Drive end-to-end autonomous driving system. Let me show you our progress. From replicator synthetic data generation to AI model advances,
Okay, so here's a prediction.
Drive Sim
Is
with
this
hardware in
really-
the loop, Drive Map autonomous
Is he
fleet
real?
mapping, urban and highway driving and parking.
And he's playing Thumb
Let's
War
take a
again.
look.
Oh, Mercedes.
Hi, Pavithra. You have an event at Plaza D. Cesar Chavez Park at
Okay, I
6
already
p.m.
hate it.
Would you
Please
like me
shut
to
up.
navigate there?
They already had this.
Yes,
Mm,
It was called
please.
Cortana, and everybody turned it
Beginning
off.
drive pilot.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Please, please no. She almost hit that guy who was on his phone who didn't notice. Notice how close her hands are to the wheel. I know, not Rafi. That's what I was saying. showing the digital twin in the Omniverse. Wow. This is an enhanced 3D scene, guys. This is Grand Theft Auto 6. You see music. There's Iron Man. That's the biggest parking space in the world.
You have arrived.
Robotic computers are the newest type of computers. These are real-time
So
systems that
huge.
sense the environment, reason about their surroundings, and plan actions consistent with their goals. Orin is our second-generation
Oh my gosh.
processor designed
Where do they come with all these
specifically for
names?
robotics, and it is a home run. Orin is the computing engine of autonomous vehicles and has been selected by over 40 companies building cars, trucks, robotaxis, and shuttles.
Robotaxis.
The fundamental processing pipeline for autonomous vehicles can be applied to all kinds of robotic systems.
Yeah, the 40 series was at the very
Jetson
beginning, like an hour ago.
Is our robotics computer with 1 million developers.
We're hoping there's more
and
at the
used
end.
by some 6,000 companies,
Really hype
including
this up.
1,000 startups. Amazon,
Meet
Boeing,
George Jetson.
Canon, Microsoft, Shopify, and Teradyne are among the many companies building robots with Jetson. We're working with the industry on amazing robots, from pick and
Robots.
pack robotic arms to agriculture
Robots.
robots, AMR autonomous mobile
Yeah, I know.
robots,
Robotic
to
computers
last mile
seems really
delivery
redundant.
robots.
Ooh, I like that robot.
Today, we're announcing the Jetson Orin Nano, a
Do you think it's
tiny
really named
robotics
after
computer
Jetson, as in like George
that is
Jetson?
80 times faster than our previous super popular Jetson
Arachnus.
Nano.
That was actually
Jetson
pretty nice of them.
Orin Nano runs the NVIDIA Isaac robotics stack and features the ROS2 GPU accelerated framework. There are robots that move, and there are robotic systems that watch things that move. Metropolis is our edge AI platform. It's been downloaded 1 million
They're
times
currently suing everybody.
and has
Rest
more
for
than
wicked.
1,000 application partners around
They
the
did
world.
not. No, they won't talk about EVGA.
Metropolis makes sense of
Marty.
cameras, LiDAR, and other IoT sensors
I don't know any other
to make
Jetsons.
warehouses, factories, retail stores,
If he
and
talks about start
cities
making
safer
cogs,
and more
we're in.
efficient.
Price
Orin
is
is also the robotics
$15.99.
processor of our industrial-grade IGX Edge AI platform that Metropolis runs on. Today, we're announcing that Siemens, the world's largest industrial automation
Fever.
company, is adopting Metropolis and Orin
Did we really, Gremlin?
IGX for their industrial edge computing platform. Each year, 2 million medical devices are made by 16,000 companies.
He announced the
In the past,
3070 a while ago.
medical
Raph.
instruments were built from bespoke sensor processing chips dedicated to one function. Driven by the same breakthroughs that have enabled self-driving cars and robots, future medical instruments will also be software-defined and powered by
No, they
artificial
didn't.
intelligence.
4070 was not announced. It'll be
The
next year.
same fundamental robotics pipeline of sensor processing, environment reconstruction, detection, and segmentation applies
It's
to
not hard
medical
anymore,
imaging
Lieutenant Dan.
systems.
It's actually pretty easy to get that stuff.
Orin IGX is also an ideal computing platform
Was he really born
for
this
medical
year?
imaging and robotics. And running on Orin IGX is NVIDIA Clara Holoscan, a low-latency image processing platform. Clara Holoscan, like all NVIDIA robotics platforms, includes libraries for data processing, AI model training,
Wow.
simulation,
That looks
and the
really
robotics
sterile.
application. More than 70 leading medical device companies, including Siemens
They announced
Healthineers,
4090
Intuitive,
launches October 12th.
and Olympus,
4080
startups
is in November.
and medical
there's two
centers are
versions.
developing on Clara Holoscan. Today, we're announcing that Active Surgical, Proximie, and Moon Surgical
Moon
will
Surgical!
build their surgical robotic systems on NVIDIA Clara Holoscan running on the Orin IGX platform.
Blondie just
There
put
are
it.
no robots with universal skills,
Robots.
but building robotic systems share common methods and tools. Robotics require two computer systems, one being the AI factory
Yeah, you can
for
just order them and
developing
have
the
them do
robot
your surgery
AI,
at your house.
and the other, an AI computer to operate the robot. For several
How many
fast-growing
takes do you think
application
this took
domains,
for him to get it done?
we created platforms that include domain-specific libraries for data
40
generation,
series, yes.
AI
October,
training,
free my mind.
simulation, mapping, and the runtime stack. We've built one called Isaac for
Yeah,
AMRs,
Gaetano, it won't be till next
autonomous mobile robots. AMRs can be used to move things in warehouses, distribution centers,
needed to go to the
and
bathroom.
factories, or be autonomous cleaning, roaming security, hospitality, and last-mile delivery bots. AMRs don't need fixed, pre-programmed tracks and can autonomously navigate from waypoint to waypoint, avoiding and maneuvering around obstacles. AMRs are basically self-driving cars
Terradome is
for
the
unstructured
anti-robot.
environments.
It's
The
beginning.
Isaac platform consists of useful tools that can benefit all AMR developers. SIM-ready asset libraries of things that are often found in warehouses and factories.
Wait, we're on Isaac
Replicator
now?
for synthetic data
What happened
generation.
to Thor? What happened to
Isaac
Orion
Sim
and Jensen
with
and
connectors
Jetson
to the
and,
ROS
I'm
and
lost.
other popular robotics ecosystems.
No price on the 4070. They haven't
Isaac
announced it
ROS
yet.
engine with AI and computer vision algorithms and runtime that connects with the ROS bridge. And CUOPT, a real-time fleet task assignment and route planning engine.
Man,
CUOPT
if we had
is an amazing GPU accelerated
we would all be
optimization engine.
hammered.
It's like having a pre-quantum computer. Let's take a look at the Isaac platform in action.
Making the right operational decisions for your warehouse environment is key to maximizing output while minimizing both upfront and ongoing costs. Using NVIDIA CUOPT in Isaac Sim on Omniverse Cloud, you can make dynamic, data-driven decisions at any point during the layout and operation of your warehouse. Isaac Sim in the cloud lets us tap into the accelerated performance of NVIDIA OVX to generate thousands of environments and layouts in a fraction of the time that it would take using a single GPU system. CUOPT can then provide optimized task assignments and routing solutions informed by a collision-based occupancy map that will dictate the movement of the autonomous mobile robot or AMR fleet within the warehouse. Distributed teams can access designs from any device
hey,
and easily
Eminem is
vary
in there.
parameters such
Oh,
as
wait, that wasn't
budget,
Eminem.
speed of delivery, and robustness to identify the ideal layout for their operational needs. High volumes of synthetic data generated by Isaac Replicator in the cloud are then used to train the AMR's perception model. Navigation is validated with software in the loop in a true-to-life simulated environment. Once the AMRs are operating in the
really-
physical warehouse, CUOPT can re-optimize as obstructions and
I'm watching
environmental
this
changes
and
are
I feel
identified.
like they're tricking me. That I think there's going to be some other announcement.
Explore
later,
how you
and I
can
wanna watch
accelerate
this
your
to hope that I
logistics
just get
planning
some
and
other little bit of
optimization
information
workflows with
so I can
NVIDIA
make more
CUOPT
YouTube
in
videos
Isaac Sim
about
on the cloud
this
today.
information.
Today, we're announcing that Isaac is going to the cloud.
Striker, they did announce
On
the date
NGC,
for RDNA 3,
you can
though.
get the
It's November
cloud-ready
3rd.
Omniverse
Right?
VMI
November 3rd?
virtual machine image
Yeah, November
and
3rd
Isaac
is
containers
when we're
and
going to do this
deploy
again
it
for
on
RDNA
any
3.
public cloud. For AWS, we've gone one step further and are publishing optimized Omniverse AMI and Isaac containers in the marketplace. For ROS developers using RoboMaker, you can pull the Isaac container from the marketplace and connect Isaac Sim to your ROS ecosystem and robotics simulation and scale your CI/CD pipeline.
Well, I don't think they were going to do it so close to
Isaac
7,000
will
series
run
launch.
on many options of NVIDIA GPU instances in AWS, Azure, GCP, and OCI. NVIDIA is dedicated to advancing science and industry
KS2033
with
TV, you
accelerated
aren't enjoying
computing.
this?
The days of no work, performance scaling
Yeah,
are
Joel
over.
TB, they announced it at the
Unaccelerated
beginning.
software will no longer enjoy performance scaling without a disproportionate increase in cost. With nearly 3 decades of a singular focus, NVIDIA is expert
Not
at
Rafi.
accelerating software and scaling compute by 1,000,000x, going well beyond Moore's Law. Accelerated computing is a full-stack challenge. Demands deep understanding of the problem domain, optimizing across every layer of computing, and all 3 chips, CPU, GPU, and DPU. Scaling across multi-GPUs and multi-nodes is a data center scale challenge and requires treating the network and storage as part of the computing fabric. And developers and customers want to run software in many places, from PCs to supercomputing centers,
I'm looking at
enterprise data centers, cloud to edge. Different applications want to run in different locations and in different ways. Today, we're going to talk about accelerated computing across the stack. New chips and how they will boost performance far beyond the number of transistors.
That is weird.
New libraries and how it
I think
accelerates
NVIDIA is
critical
streaming
workloads
this.
to science and industry. New domain-specific frameworks to help develop performant and easily deployable software. And new platforms
Guys, I'm learning.
to let you
I
deploy
really
your
was
software
streaming
securely,
for this part of it.
safely,
I don't know what you guys
and with
what you guys
order
wanted
of
to watch.
magnitude
I wanted to
gains.
learn about
The NVIDIA platform now
Omniverse.
boasts 3.5 million developers. 12,000 startups are founding their companies on NVIDIA. We accelerate some 3,000 apps through 550 SDKs and AI models. And collectively, the industries we serve represent some $100 trillion of value. Over the past 12 months, we updated more than 100 SDKs and introduced 25 new ones. With each new update, we enhance the performance and throughput of our fleet of computers. And with each addition, we solve new challenges for developers and extend accelerated computing into new opportunities. Omniverse Cloud, new Omniverse connectors like JT, DriveSim, Isaac Ross and Isaac Sim, SIM-ready assets and Replicator, and Clara Holoscan open new worlds to accelerated computing.
that is a
Let me
that's
update
gross.
you on a few more of our most popular and newest acceleration libraries. Rapids is our open source suite of SDKs that accelerate data
This is where it's
science and
gonna go
data
fast.
engineering. With Rapids, developers process data frames, SQL arrays,
Matthias,
machine learning,
just
and graph
rubbing in the
analytics,
salt.
and do in minutes what used to take hours, or process 10 to 100 times the amount of data.
Dude,
More
if you
than a
jumped on a
quarter
motorcycle
of
after
the world's
this,
top
that'd be pretty
companies are
awesome.
using Rapids.
What's up,
There are
Big
over
Radio?
100 integrations
He's been
with
talking
popular open
nonstop
source and
for-
commercial software toolkits.
for an hour.
And Rapids is the foundation of Merlin, Morpheus, Cuopt, Clara, Triton, and other
So
NVIDIA
many
SDKs.
words. Oh my gosh.
We're expanding the reach of Rapids. 10 million Python developers on Windows can now access Rapids through WSL. And Rapids
EK
now
already
supports
did. It was at the beginning.
the ARM server-based system architecture. Apache
He's been
Spark is
talking
the
so
most
long, they're about to
popular
announce
data
the rest of the
processing
40
engine
series.
and is used by 80% of Fortune 500 companies. NVIDIA Rapids has a plugin for Spark 3 and integration with Delta Lake and Apache Iceberg. Enterprises can transparently accelerate Spark data frame and SQL operations. AT&T is using Rapids Accelerated Spark to reduce processing time for their advertising pipeline.
Truth
AT&T
theory's
sped
like,
up
please
processing
make
by
it in.
4x and reduced costs by 70%. IRS is using Rapids Accelerated Spark to speed processing by 20 times while reducing cost in half. Adobe Intelligence Services platform was able to reduce cost by 2/3. Data processing is a giant part
No
of cloud
70s this
spend.
year, no.
Tens of billions
70s
of
and
dollars
60s will
each
be
year
next year, and
and
the TIs will
billions
be
of
next year.
kilowatts of power. NVIDIA Rapids Accelerated Spark is now integrated into GCP Dataproc and ready to help save millions on your data processing spend.
Yeah, Araxinus. that
Triton
sounds
is
about
our
right.
open source hyperscale inference serving
It's on
software
Azure and Google
that supports
and
any
AWS
AI model,
and all
supports
those other people,
GPUs,
and Tencent,
x86
and UPS.
and ARM CPUs,
I like how the postal service is
and
on there.
AWS Inferentia, and supports all major frameworks. Triton has been downloaded over 3 million times, an increase of 300% from last year.
Well, that's cool, True Potato Man.
Available in all major public clouds and integrated into top MLOps platforms. Triton is used by over 35,000
Grim one.
companies. Airtel, the second largest wireless provider in India, uses Triton to serve ASR and speech analytics for customer service. NIO, the leading premium EV car company in China, uses Triton to test their autonomous driving models against 100 terabytes of data daily. GE Healthcare has standardized on Triton for their data center and embedded systems. Microsoft uses Triton to process real-time grammar checking. Amazon uses Triton to process real-time spell checking on their sites. We introduced over 50 new features in the last year. New model orchestration to automatically load models on demand, efficiently allocating GPU and memory resources. A major new feature is large language model inference with multi-GPU and multi-node execution.
What's up, newbie?
Inference time is accelerated
That was really
from
early.
many minutes to a
We're
second.
really just watching this because
Graph
we have
databases
no life and
store
nothing better
objects
to do.
and their relationships
DLSS is
as
going to
nodes
be
and
independent
edges
of
in a
card,
graph.
so yes, it will.
Whether for fraud detection, drug discovery, supply chain
said drug
optimization,
discovery.
product recommendation, contact tracing, customer 360
I'm
journey
waiting for
analysis,
the
or
surprise,
social
like
media.
the MCU
It is
moment.
all about finding patterns and relationships. The largest companies in financial services, retail, healthcare, and manufacturing have their most valuable data stored in graph databases.
4070
Graph
won't be till
sizes
next year, MS.
can easily reach trillions of nodes and edges. And now with deep learning, we can learn patterns and relationships on a giant scale and train a predictive model for that database. NVIDIA now accelerates two of the most popular graph neural network frameworks.
Look at those graphs,
Deep
guys.
Graph Library and PyTorch Geometric.
Wow.
Amazon, American
PyTorch.
Express, Entos Life Sciences, Meituan, and Pinterest are among the leading users of this fast-growing deep learning approach. Over 80% of internet traffic is video. Increasingly, AI and computer graphics will augment the video. What used to be just streaming
By
and
the way,
coded
guys, this
video
is 4 hours.
will include image processing like relighting,
What is
reposing, blurring backgrounds, super resolution, AI inference, and computer graphics for augmented reality. Special
Deep
effects
fake.
that used to require offline processing are now
No,
going
the
into the
event isn't
cloud
really 4
for live
hours.
video.
I'm just kidding.
These operations are ideal for
You guys are like
GPUs
freaked out.
and can tap into the NVIDIA GPUs already in cloud data centers
You
for
guys
AI
are like,
inference.
I want to stab myself.
But we need a new cloud-native library. CV CUDA is an open-source, GPU-accelerated library for imaging and computer vision. CV CUDA provides a set of highly
It's
performant
supposed to be only
computer
an
vision
hour,
kernels
and that was an hour
with
was
zero
5 minutes
copy
ago.
interfaces to integrate efficiently with other libraries and deep learning frameworks. CV CUDA can accelerate the end-to-end processing throughput by over 10 times. Early access application is now online. To advance quantum computing research, the community needs a platform to design and validate the quantum hardware and algorithms. The community needs a super fast pre-quantum computer that produces known good results.
No, I think DLSS will be for
NVIDIA's
everything.
cuQuantum
DLSS 3.0
is an
will be on
SDK
any NVIDIA.
for quantum
it should be
circuit
every
simulation.
NVIDIA card. But
With
they
cuQuantum,
did not
a
specify
32-node DGX pod can simulate a 40 qubits quantum computer.
that. Is Asus
cuQuantum
really about
has
to go
been adopted
live?
broadly from AWS, Google,
Checking.
IBM, Oracle, startups all over the world, and supercomputing centers. AWS integrated cuQuantum into its Bracket quantum computing service.
Oh, it really is.
And saw 900 times speed up and 3.5 times reduction in cost. Oracle is building a quantum simulation virtual machine for OCI Cloud. When quantum computing arrives, it will likely be an extension of classical accelerated computing. NVIDIA CODA is an open quantum processor
they really are.
agnostic
So AMD's
platform
about to go into
for
their cards here
hybrid
pretty soon.
Quantum accelerated computing. Just as accelerated computing required a decade-long reformulation of software and algorithms, quantum accelerated computing will need the same. CODA offers researchers a programming model for quantum accelerated
They're
computing
going to show their ROG
that
and tough
researchers can
RTX
use
40 cards.
to discover new science today. CODA, running on DGX with cuQuantum, fully emulates a quantum accelerated computer. We're working with world-class quantum researchers to develop systems and new algorithms on
No,
CODA.
AMD's not till November
AI
3rd.
continues to make exponential advances with new algorithms and new frameworks to develop them. The rich programmability, performance, and availability of NVIDIA makes our platform ideal for AI research. JAX has become a super popular library for machine learning research. JAX has the familiarity of Python and NumPy and the ability to define and compose differentiable functions needed for machine learning. JAX has an ecosystem of 300 plus libraries
looking to see what they've
spanning
done.
natural language understanding, reinforcement learning,
Oh, there it
drug
is.
discovery, neural rendering, and physics simulation. DeepMind's groundbreaking AlphaFold was done with JAX. NVIDIA engineers are hard at work with Google Research and DeepMind to optimize JAX for a major release coming in
They're
Q4.
all on the site. You can go see them
The
all.
NVIDIA AI for JAX container will be optimized for multi-GPU and multi-node scaling, optimized for all CSP platforms, support for Hopper's FP8 transformer engine, all with
they're
an
so
easy
big.
one command to run. Go to NGC and sign up for NVIDIA AI for JAX.
I'm just looking at the NVIDIA
Large language
cards,
models
the other cards.
are the most important AI models today. Based on the transformer architecture, large language models are giant and learn to understand the meaning of language from the corpus of human knowledge, without supervision and without labeled datasets. Research in transformers and large language models is the most vibrant in
I'll go
AI,
through them here in a minute.
with over 10,000 research papers published already this year. Unlike CNNs, transformers can learn patterns and relationships across great spans of space and time. Transformers led to the breakthroughs in natural language processing and large language models. There are several things that make large language models so remarkable. A single pre-trained model can perform multiple tasks like question answering, document summarization, text generation, translation, and even software programming. Models can be tuned with just a few examples to
Transformers,
perform tasks
more than
for
meets
which
the
they were
eye.
never trained. Large language models follow the scaling law, and their performance continues to scale
I think there
as you
can. I
increase the
doubt
size of the
Asus
model.
can go live
Large
until
language
this is
models
over.
can learn the representation
So I'm
of
guessing
almost
that's why they
any
haven't
complex
started.
sequences. For example, even the language of chemistry and biology. Large language models are excellent few-shot learners. The same pre-trained model, when asked the same question in different contexts, can produce a different response. With just a few examples, we can direct the model to be aware of our context and better perform its task. There are endless possible applications for large language models. Summarize a story, report breaking news, paraphrase for different audiences, or even searching for documents. Retraining the
Asus,
entire
yeah, they're going live.
large
They're
model
unveiling
for
their
each
new
task
cards.
would be understandably costly. Another method, called prompt learning, is an effective way to direct a pre-trained large language model
they're
to
getting
perform
ready
specific tasks by training a companion model.
Yeah, they're waiting until
with
this
only
is
a
over.
few
I'm not
examples.
surprised because this is
NVIDIA
again
NeMo
this,
LLM
NVIDIA's the lead,
is
so
a
they don't want
prompt
to take this
learning
away.
framework. Using the large language model's
True theory,
natural ability
none of
to
us
fill
can.
in the blanks,
None of
we
us know what's
provide
going on
NeMo
now.
some examples or a few shots of learning to learn an additional token, a prompt, that when prepended to an input phrase will produce the desired output phrase for that context. NeMo, given a small set of examples,
UV4 until
trains
we
a
see
prompt
40
encode.
until I can tell you what a
And only the
4080
prompt
is comparatively to a
embeddings are
3090 Ti.
The
It's
pre-trained large language models parameters are frozen
And the prices
during
right
the
now,
prompt
30
learning,
series will
which
exist at the
substantially
same time as
reduces the
40
cost and
series.
time of fine-tuning the language model for each task. Today, we're announcing NeMo LLM
Oh
service,
man, they're a Nemo now.
a cloud service that trains a large language model to perform a task from examples you provide. NeMo includes a selection of pre-trained, community-built foundation models.
Who's
the NeMo API produces the
Finding
learn prompt
Nemo, I found
embeddings
him.
and an optimized microservice that can be deployed on-prem in any cloud for one GPU or multi-GPU, multi-node. The NeMo service will make it easier for researchers, developers, and enterprises to apply these incredible large language models. Come try it.
I don't
Sign
want
up
to.
now for early access in October.
I'm not gonna try it.
We use NeMo to create the Megatron 530B
We'll
cloud
see on
API.
November 3rd.
530B is an
they
NVIDIA
announced-
managed
they announced their
service
stream
running on our
date on
DGX
NVIDIA's announced
SuperPod
date, which is
that you
actually
can
pretty
connect to your application. It has already been prompt tuned for a few tasks: summarization, paraphrasing, and story generation. Early access starts in October. Transformers and large language model are also at the core of the digital biology revolution. Just as transformers can learn the relationships of words and sentences
Transformers.
and understand human language, transformers can learn to read and write in the native language of biology and chemistry. Megamobart learned the language of chemistry. ESM1 and PROT-T5 learned the language of proteins. Once the language is learned, biochemical large language models can be prompt tuned
I want to learn the
generate
language of
chemicals
proteins.
of certain properties and proteins within a family. These generated target proteins and drug candidates can then be virtually screened. The drug discovery space is practically infinite. The combination of proteins and chemicals is unimaginably large. Only about 50 drugs are approved each year, costing an average of $1 billion to discover. Large language models give us a new tool to explore the infinite world of drug discovery. But setting up environments to
Can they
train
fix
these models
bald
is
yet?
hard. And processing the data and training can take weeks to months. Today, we're announcing BioNemo Large Language Model Service,
Oh,
a
now there's
digital
BioNemo.
biology framework for researchers and developers to create large language models that understand chemicals, proteins, DNA, and RNA sequences. Included in the service are pre-trained ESM1, PROT-T5, and Megamobart. The output of BioNemo can be used for downstream tasks such as generating new proteins and chemicals or predicting structure, function, or reaction properties. Early access for BioNemo is in October. The Broad is one of the top medical research institutes in the world and the largest producer
This guy
of human
has been
genomic
talking
information.
forever.
The Broad Institute and NVIDIA are announcing today that the NVIDIA Clara libraries are now available on Broad's
They did it all at the
TerraCloud
beginning,
platform.
Parsifal.
With NVIDIA Parabricks, whole genome sequencing can be sped up from over 24 hours to just 1 hour, while cutting the compute cost by more than
I think
half.
when we get to the end of this, guys, we
Researchers
actually get an
using the
achievement. though.
Genome Analysis Toolkit, GATK, can get improved accuracy with deep learning. And the new NVIDIA BioNemo will be available on TerraCloud. Using BioNemo, NVIDIA and Broad researchers are collaborating to create large language models for genomics. We're excited that NVIDIA's Clara engines will turbocharge the work of TerraCloud's 25,000 plus users. Large language models have set the stage for Hopper. Named after Grace Hopper, a computer
What is
scientist
that
in the US
picture?
Navy who pioneered computer programming in the 50s and first coined the term bug. Hopper is the engine of large language model AI factories. One of the most amazing breakthroughs of Hopper is a new transformer engine, a new tensor
it's
core,
here. I'll put
and
it in.
software that uses
I'll probably go to
FP8
it
and
after this.
FP16 numerical formats
Hold on.
dynamically processes layers of a transformer network, and the performance is incredible. The training time goes from days to hours, or on larger models, from a month to a week. And prompt tuning on models such as
This is
530B
really
using
crazy.
H100 and
I don't
NeMo
know what
LLM service
I'm surprised this
is
is this long.
5 times faster than A100. And as Kirk said to Spock, hours instead of days, minutes instead of hours. H100
This has been
inference
days
is
instead of
magnitudes
minutes.
faster
This
than A100
speech.
for large language models. For instance, when serving large language model chatbots with less than 1 second latency on equivalent scale systems, Ampere can serve 100 users, while Hopper can serve more than
King David, they were at the very
3,000,
beginning.
30 times more. Hopper will make large language models, the most important AI of our time, accessible to everyone. The more you buy, the more you save.
That's right. You
Hopper
heard it here, guys. The
H100
more you
is
buy,
the
the
new
more you
engine
save.
of the AI factory. H100 is available now on NVIDIA Launchpad. DGX H100 systems with NVIDIA base command orchestration
Exactly,
can be
Orcast.
ordered now. OEM partners will ship H100 systems starting next month. And
I want a
all
gold
major
box.
cloud providers are making H100 available
All
in
I hear
just
is
a few
gold
months.
box.
Hopper is in full production. Recommenders run the digital economy. They are the engines behind social media, digital advertising, e-commerce, and search. Recommenders
You're welcome, OG.
process a gigantic amount of data. Compared to large language models,
NVIDIA pants.
the amount of data moved for every unit of computation is an order of magnitude larger. Here's a chart that has compute intensity on the vertical axis and fast memory capacity on the horizontal axis. You can see that recommender systems require an order of magnitude more
They announced the
fast memory
4090 and the
capacity.
4080, two
Large
versions
language
of the
models
4080.
will continue to grow exponentially and require more computation over time.
That's not
Recommender
clear.
systems
I don't think
will also
DLSS
grow
3.0 is
exponentially
supposed to be
and will require
RTX
more fast memory capacity
40
over time.
series exclusive. I think it'll be
Large
all
language models and recommender systems are the two most important AI models today, and they have diverging computing requirements.
Terradome.
Recommenders can scale to billions of users and billions of items. For example,
See
every
ya.
article, video,
pig.
and social media item has a learned numerical representation called embedding. Each embedding table can be tens of terabytes of data that requires multiple GPUs to process. Processing recommenders
Oh, it
require
is
data
AI
parallelism
exclusive.
in parts of the network
Where is that
and
at?
model
That's the problem,
parallelism
is, like, is it
in
really?
other parts of the network, stressing every part of the computer. Grace Hopper is ideally suited for recommender systems. Whereas Hopper HGX systems are rich in tensor processing, each HGX node with 8 GPUs is limited to 640 gigabytes of fast memory. On the other hand, a single Grace Hopper superchip can be configured for 580 gigabytes of fast memory.
I'm looking it up.
500 gigabytes connected to Grace, and 80 gigabytes connected to Hopper. The two chips are connected by a super fast chip-to-chip NVLink. 8 Grace Hoppers have the same tensor throughput of Hopper HGX, but over 7 times more fast memory capacity. Now with just a 120 node Grace Hopper system, you can process a 70 terabyte state-of-the-art recommender system.
Yeah, I want
Grace
to wait
Hopper
for reviews
will
from
be
myself
a giant
too.
leap
When I have it
for
in my hand,
recommender
I'll know.
systems. The amazing Grace CPU is the magic behind Grace Hopper. Let me tell you about it. Grace uses
have to,
the
dude.
ARM
You can be
Neoverse V2 CPU core
You can
that
stop. You don't
delivers
have to- you don't
high
have to tell us anymore.
single-threaded performance and twice the energy efficiency of server
You
CPUs.
sound called the Amazing
72 CPU cores are connected by a scalable coherency fabric that delivers 3.2 terabytes per second of bisectional bandwidth. 117 megabytes of L3 cache are distributed across the mesh fabric. Grace system memory is LPDDR5X, which delivers 1.5x the bandwidth of DDR5, but most importantly, at 1/8 the power. And finally, Grace is connected to Hopper through a chip-to-chip NVLink that gives Hopper high-speed access to Grace's large memory. Grace and Grace Hopper superchips are designed for high-performance computing applications that process a giant amount of data, like data analytics and recommender systems. NVIDIA and the world's leading system makers are building a broad array of servers. NVIDIA is bringing the full stack
Oh my gosh.
of our HPC, AI, and Omniverse platforms to
So
Grace
say
and
they're
Grace
in.
Hopper.
I'm hoping that
Systems
that
will
stuff
be
come
available
out.
in the first
I'm
half of
guessing we'll get way
2023.
more information on that.
Artificial intelligence
I know
is the
NVIDIA,
most
we're
important
supposed to go
technology
and
force
do
of our
these
time,
meetings
and is creating
get
capabilities
information
never
from
before
them directly.
possible.
So I don't
in
know if
just
that
a few
has been
years,
quite
AI has
told
delivered
yet.
breakthroughs in computer vision, speech recognition,
I don't know if they're going to do pre-orders,
natural language
be
understanding,
honest.
and recommender systems. These AI models still have to be built into applications like self-driving cars, customer service chatbots, and e-commerce sites, and workflows that adapt the AIs to specific use cases and help the models learn
The
from
moment
experience.
he stops, the world ends.
To make AI accessible
The
to
moment he stops
industries,
talking, the world ends.
we've developed domain-specific frameworks that companies can use to make
I
AI
wonder if they're going
applications.
to. I wonder if the AIBs are
All
going to
of these
release
application
price today
frameworks
too.
are built on NVIDIA HPC, NVIDIA AI, and NVIDIA Omniverse platforms. Let me give you a few examples.
No, don't give me any more
NVIDIA
examples.
Monai is the most popular medical imaging AI framework. 15 of the top 20 academic medical centers and pharmaceutical companies, like Bayer and GSK, have adopted Monai for radiology and pathology. NVIDIA Merlin is a framework that helps you easily build an end-to-end recommender system that is performant and scalable. Companies including Capital One, Tencent WeChat, and Fidelity are building recommenders to improve the quality and engagement of their services.
They're keeping
NVIDIA Co-op
NVIDIA
is an operations research
keeping
optimization
inventory scarce
API
to keep the price
using
where it is.
AI to help developers
And
create
the thing
complex,
is that I think given the price, you can
fleet
assume that
routing.
the 3090 Ti is more powerful than a
AT&T,
4080.
BMW, and
But
Domino's
very
are
similar to
using
a
Co-opt.
4080.
BMW has said that using Co-opt has
we'll have to
saved
see.
20%
I don't know.
on
I mean,
their
the pricing
factory
is
fleet
how
orchestration
we're
and
determining
planning,
how
millions
powerful
of
they are now.
dollars. NVIDIA Morpheus is a GPU-accelerated SDK, enabling cybersecurity developers
true
to
potato,
build
man.
AI pipelines that detect anomalies by filtering, processing, and classifying giant volumes of real-time data. We're partnering with Booz Allen Hamilton to bring a Morpheus-powered cybersecurity platform
but then he said
to the
more.
public and private sectors. Artificial intelligence is impacting a large number of application domains and requires two basic approaches to computing.
I think this goes till 9:30.
We're helping customers develop and deploy these AI applications in secure, multi-cloud environments, whether it's scale-up, batch processing AI factories, or scale-out, interactive cloud services. For scale-up AI factories, we are in full production with Hopper.
Oh,
For
look at all these
scale-out
things.
inference,
Okay.
interactive metaverse applications, and omniverse simulations, we have the OVX computer. In omniverse simulation mode, one session runs on multiple GPUs. In inference and multimedia modes, multiple sessions can run on one GPU. Today, we're announcing the OVX computer with the new Ada Lovelace
Look at that card.
L40
There it is. The GPU,
data
guys. We're
center
seeing
GPU.
it. Oh.
With a massive 48 gigabyte frame
That
buffer,
one's how much you think it
OVX
costs?
with 8 L40s will be able to process giant omniverse virtual world simulations.
Why
L40
is it gold?
OVX computers will be available from the world's leading computer makers and cloud providers. L40 GPUs are in full production. 80% of the world's internet traffic is video. User-generated content, like video conferencing or short-form videos, make up a lot of it. Increasingly,
We've
these
seen this
video
already.
streams will be augmented by
We've
AI
seen all this
special
already. Now
effects
he's
and
just
computer
rehashing.
graphics. And emerging metaverse applications like avatars will do computer vision, speech AI, language understanding, and computer graphics in real time and at cloud scale. Nothing like this has ever been done before. To make this
Nobody's
possible,
watching anymore,
we've been
though.
building acceleration libraries
actually, there's a lot
like
of people still
CV
watching.
CUDA, pre-trained AI models in our avatar cloud engine.
I think
like
they know
Riva
what time
and
it's going to end.
Audio
I think it's going to
Face,
end at 9:30.
and a zero-code application
He's gonna do
framework
5 minutes
and cloud
of
runtime
handstands.
engine called UCF, Universal Computing Framework. Using UCF, we created a reference application called Tokyo for building customer service avatars. All of this is
And I'm
running on
guessing Asus
AWS.
knows that. And
Let me show
they're
it to
just
you.
getting hype in their stream.
Interactive avatars
What
are growing in
is this?
popularity and use, from providing customer
Whoa!
and sales support
What's
to
that mark on
marketing
his
tools
face?
and teaching aids. But creating interactive avatars is very hard and typically requires expensive
He's talking about
equipment,
VTubers.
specific expertise, and time-consuming workflows. NVIDIA ACE is a collection of cloud-native AI microservices that make it easier to create, customize, and deploy
This is
intelligent
the
and
only other
engaging
voice
avatars
that we've had on
built
this entire
any
stream.
engine
That's why we're all
and
excited.
deployable on any
'Cause it's
cloud.
not
An
Jensen
interactive
talking.
avatar needs to understand and communicate with you. From the more common text-driven chatbots that help users with site or subject-specific queries, to real-time, fully animated 3D avatars that can see and hear you. And ACE has all the necessary AI building blocks to bring them to life.
Hi, I am Violet. How can I help you?
This is Violet. She is a fully rigged avatar with some basic animation. To make her interactive, we use NVIDIA's Unified Compute Framework, or UCF Studio, to build a graph of microservices that we can deploy in the cloud. For
So she
Violet
lets you
to be
order
able
coffee.
to hear and talk to us, we include the Riva ASR and
Yeah, he doesn't
TTS
know.
components,
Nobody knows that Jensen got
and we
muted.
use audio
Jensen
to
doesn't
face
know he got
to provide
muted.
the necessary animation. Each microservice component has color-coded inputs and outputs for easy connection and error checking to avoid incompatible connections. We then connect a food ordering dataset to handle customer orders and queries.
Do you have any low-calorie options?
Oh, stop.
I found these 4 options for low calorie: market salad, fruit salad, diet cola, and lemonade.
I'd like a market salad, please.
Okay, I have added 1 regular market salad to your cart.
This seems
what
way
else would you
fast,
like?
way slower.
Do you have any orange juice?
I could not find orange juices, but I found a similar item. 1 small lemonade is priced at $2.
I just learned about the lemon slice nebula today.
That's cool.
Please ask me about items in the menu.
Can I have 1 small French fries, please?
Now, let's make Violet smarter. The Tokyo application
Oh my
framework
gosh, now
comes
she's
with
smarter.
a customizable pre-trained natural
Little do you guys
language
know, at the end of
processing
this,
model.
Violet
However,
kills them.
we do want Violet to be able to answer questions that don't relate to food orders. To do this, we add a pre-deployed Megatron LLM microservice and update the inference model settings for open domain question answering.
Hello, I am Violet. Ask me anything.
What do you know about the lemon slice nebula?
The Lemon Slice Nebula is a planetary nebula located in the constellation Camelopardalis.
Oh, wow.
How far is it from Earth?
4,500 light years away.
Let's switch our avatar to one from another engine. For
I hope
this,
these
we'll
people
use
got paid a
Unreal
lot of
Engine
money to
5 and
act here.
MetaHuman to
Uh-oh,
power
it's
Violet.
Cyberpunk.
All we need to do is go back to UCF Studio and switch the microservice output of audio interface from Omniverse to Unreal Engine. We then relaunch, and now we meet Ultraviolet. And she has all the same intelligent capabilities as the previous Violet.
Hi, I'm Ultraviolet. I'm a digital avatar.
And I'm
I've
based
been
on a
brought
really
to life
terrible
by
movie.
Avatar Cloud Engine, or ACE for short. Omniverse ACE powers my speech, animation, and intelligence. I can even answer challenging questions using the power of a large language model. Ask me anything.
Go away.
We're really excited about Omniverse Avatar Cloud Engine, and we can't wait to see what you create. We have a
Nothing.
rich suite of domain-specific application frameworks. Now, we need an army of experts to help customers apply these AI frameworks to automate their businesses. Today, we are announcing that Deloitte, the world's largest professional services firm, is bringing new services built on NVIDIA
What happens
AI
when you turn
and
on a
NVIDIA
switch?
Omniverse
Deloitte
to
turns
the world's
on.
enterprises. Deloitte's 350,000
What happens when it's
professionals
dark outside?
will
You
help
wanna
the
turn
world's
on Deloitte.
enterprises use NVIDIA application frameworks to build modern multi-cloud applications for customer service, cybersecurity, industrial automation, warehouse and retail automation, and more. Deloitte is a major new addition to our ecosystem of software developers and
Sometimes when
go-to-market
it's
partners.
dark and you have to go into the server
Today
and
we
you turn
announced
on
new
Deloitte.
chips, new advances to our platforms, and for the very first time, new cloud services.
Oh,
The
jeez.
Ada Lovelace generation advances all 3 RTX processors.
I wanna turn
the
Deloitte
engines
off of him.
neural rendering.
Hey!
Ada is a quantum leap for
Video
gamers
games.
and paves the way for creators of fully simulated worlds like Racer X. Large language models and recommender systems
Oh,
are
well,
the
now we're off
2
of it
most
again.
important AI models today. Hopper, with its transformer engine, will make large language models accessible to everyone. Hopper is in full production and coming soon to power the world's AI factories.
Yay, AI
Recommenders
factories.
run the digital economy. Grace Hopper, with 7 times increase in fast memory capacity, will be a giant leap for recommender systems. Systems will be available in the first half of 2023. OVX is the Omniverse computer and ideal to scale out metaverse applications. Our second generation OVX is powered by Ada
I'm getting that in
Lovelace
my PC.
L40 data center GPUs. L40 is in full production. Combining the
buy it at
transformer
Newegg.
engine of Hopper, the GPU of Ada, and the amazing CPU of Grace, Thor will power the centralized
Thor.
car computers
Thor,
of
Grace.
autonomous vehicles starting in 2025. And like Orin, Thor will be the processor for robotics, medical instruments, industrial automation, and edge AI systems. We have more than 3.5 million developers creating some 3,000 accelerated
Anybody
apps
need a,
using
need-
our
need me to commission a
550
build
SDKs
with,
and AI
the,
models.
L40?
New SDKs increase the capability and performance
know.
of systems our customers already own, while opening new markets for accelerated computing. Over the past 12 months, we updated more than 100 SDKs and introduced 25 new ones.
And 40
The NEMO
bugs.
large language model service is a NVIDIA managed cloud service to adapt pre-trained large language models to perform specific tasks. The BioNeMo LLM is a service to create large language models that understands chemicals, proteins, DNA, and RNA sequences. NVIDIA Omniverse Cloud is an infrastructure as a
we're almost
service
there.
that
He's
connects
going through it.
Omniverse
He's now covering
applications
it all.
running in the cloud, on-prem, or on a device.
He's in shutdown
New
mode.
Omniverse containers, replicator for
if your build
synthetic
doesn't have
data
L40, it's
generation,
trash.
farm for scaling
It's
render
recap
farms,
time.
and Isaac Sim for building and training AI robots are
Robots.
now available for cloud deployment. For ROS developers using AWS RoboMaker, Isaac containers are in the marketplace.
Yay.
80% of the world's internet traffic is video.
Oh, not this
And
statement again.
user-generated video streams will be increasingly augmented by AI special effects and computer graphics.
Yay, Yosemite.
Avatars will do computer vision,
That was the most
speech
awkward thing
AI,
right there.
language understanding, and
Girl was, like,
computer
asking about
animation
nebulas.
in real time
My
and
dad
at
is over
cloud
here
scale.
asking about
To make this possible,
Brandy
we've been
Melville.
building acceleration libraries
I don't
like
think that girl's not
CVCUDA,
real.
a cloud runtime engine called UCF, Unified Computing Framework, an Omniverse ACE, Avatar Cloud Engine, and a sample application called Tokyo for customer service avatars. The world's largest professional
Deloitte.
services firm is bringing
We're
new
gonna turn Deloitte
services
off
built
on
on
this
NVIDIA AI and
stream.
NVIDIA Omniverse to the world's enterprises. Deloitte's 350,000 professionals will help the world's enterprises use NVIDIA application frameworks to build modern multi-cloud applications for customer service, cybersecurity, industrial automation, warehouse and retail automation, and more. We have a great GTC for you.
Yay!
With over 200 talks from the brightest minds in
Whoa,
science and
wait,
industry.
we don't have to watch all 200 talks, do we?
You're going to see amazing advances.
Guys, it's
powered by
ending!
accelerated
It's
computing and
ending!
AI.
It's
Enjoy.
ending! It's over! It's over! We made it! Achievement unlocked! We made it! Achievement unlocked! We have watched all of a GTC thing. It's over!
I am an explorer,
It's over!
Traveling across the Atlantic to unlock its mysteries. And back in time to understand the origins of the universe.
Okay, let's mute this. Okay, so let's just chat a little bit, and then we'll kind of end it with this. I mean, if you guys want to, because I want to be able to let people get over to if they want to see the Asus stream or whatever it was. Yeah, I mean, like in the end. I think in the end, let me start my music again, because I mean, like, all in all, like, this is like going from there. But yeah, let's get the music going again, and hold on. So, just to recap what we've basically learned, I'm interested in. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Just to recap what I think we learned at the end was that we have the 4090 October 12th. $1599, the 4080 12 gig, and then the 4080. Those are both in November, $899, and I think a little over $1,000 on the other one. So people are asking, what should I wait for? What should I do? And the truth be told, like, there's a lot of information. Like, we've had a lot of hand wavy stuff that's kind of come through with this. There's just stuff we need to kind of figure out and see. And there's going to be more information now given. You're going to start seeing AIBs. We're going to go and start unveiling cards, answering questions, and we'll start putting stuff together. We will have content as soon as we can, just covering it and then talking a little bit. Because, I mean, big questions are like DLSS 3.0, right? Really impressive seeing the stuff and the things that they showed off with that, especially with Cyberpunk and Flight Sim. But, does it work with 40 series? I mean, with only 30 series, does it only work with 40 series? Because that was that was probably like the biggest thing. But the one thing that DLSS was supposed to do was supposed to make it so you don't necessarily need to have these crazy cards that could do. You could actually enjoy games with less expensive cards at 1440p, etc. Right? We also learned that Jensen loves Thumb Wars. We learned that this presentation was that there's a lot of us that had no idea what half the crap in this presentation was, but still, pretty interesting. Who feels smarter? Will you watch the release from Asus ROG? Yeah, I can. I was thinking about it, but I don't know if I'm going to watch it at the same time. Like, I don't know if live streaming that over them, because they're going to talk. It's a little bit more of an interactive thing than what I'm doing now, so it's not like us just watching a canned presentation. Yeah, that's going to be true too. But anyway, guys, that is it.
that's it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed my little bit of commentary. I super appreciate it. We had almost 1,000 people there at one point in time. Go, enjoy, see what else there is to see. Just remember Deloitte and all the other keywords and stuff like that. And the guy from Lowe's was definitely not doing what he said he was doing. But super appreciate you guys hanging out. We will be back today. We're going to do a recap, obviously. Lots of interesting stuff. We just got the RDNA 3 announced. That's coming November 3rd. We got Ryzen 7000 series here very soon. So yeah, it looks like there might be some other stuff coming up too, which is crazy. But yeah, we got some cool stuff still happening. So appreciate you guys. Have a good. You saw the 12-pin issue. What was that? I didn't see the 12-pin issue. What was that? See Tech Chat. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, guys. Anyway, have a great time, and we'll see you guys on the next stream. We'll see you guys in a little bit for some Amazon stuff. Anyway, bye, guys.